My name is Mystery, and I will be taking your a demo for extended warehouse management. So, firstly, introducing about myself, I have overall around 8 years of experience in SAP EWM, exclusively in EWM only, and I have worked in a couple of implementation projects and also support and also other data migration projects as well. So currently, I'm working in one of the MNC where I am doing like complete end-to-end implementation. So that's very small intro about me. So firstly, like what is this ERP? SAP is one of the ERP software, right? So as we know, so we have multiple ERP softwares available in the market. Okay, and like what are some different systems available? Firstly, we have to understand before understanding this SAP. What this ERP system does. Okay, why everyone wants to opt to a ERP system for their businesses. So if you see many of the organizations, they want to automate or they want to streamline their business process for optimal performance, basically. Okay, that's the main thing why everyone wants to opt for a ERP system. Okay, what this ERP system does is it coordinates data flow between companies' different business processes, and it will create one single source of truth where our where the business can rely. Okay, that truth. Okay, whatever it brings out of everything, gathering the data. So if we try to understand this in a very layman terms or simple language, so you go to a restaurant, right? When you go to a restaurant, they will give you some delicious food. How they do it with the help of some ingredients, and also they have the kitchen staff, right? All these people. So with these people and with the ingredients, they will be able to give you a delicious food. Same, just like that, what this ERP does is it will harmonize various business processes. Okay, for example, we have operations, you have supply chain, you have commerce, you have financial reporting, and you also have manufacturing. Okay, all these different work streams, how the data is flowing seamlessly. Okay, and what it does is it will centralizedly it will get the data, and when you have the data which is required for you, then what business does is they will be able to make appropriate decisions. Okay, improved decisions, we can say, or they have optimized resource allocation to save time and reduce costing. Okay, all these things will be done when they have a ERP software. Okay, so basically right now in the business we have many ERP softwares available. When someone says about ERP software, they will say only two things, Oracle or SAP, but there are a number of softwares available. But why SAP? SAP is, like one of the most widely used software around the world right now. Okay, it is in the top in the market. Everyone wants to, because it is seamlessly users will be able to access SAP. When it comes to SAP, especially for inventory management. Okay, we are talking about extended warehouse management right here. So in extended warehouse management, it's when we talk about inventory, what it does is this SAP ERP offers end-to-end visibility into procurement. That is one thing, logistics and inventory, and helping organization plan and optimize their supply chain operations. So this is one thing which SAP offers, and it basically it what it does is it will help keep the cost low and respond to the market dynamics as well. Okay, that's what SAP does. So SAP offers three levels of management where we can manage our inventory. When I say inventory, it is nothing but the materials or the stock. Okay, if you ever been to any go downs, or if you ever been to IKEA or Metro, so whenever you get in, you will see big racks, all the products stored in it, right? Those products we call it as inventory in our SAP terminology. So we have one thing is SAP IM level, SAP WM and SAP EWM. We'll understand what is IM, WM and EWM. Okay. So these are the three things where SAP offers for the inventory management. Okay. So see here, as you can see, we have WM, we have IM, and we also have EWM. Why EWM came into picture when we already have IM or WM? IM is inventory management. It does not have any warehouse. Basically, it does not have any warehouse. It's just a very simple plant. If you've been to any, if you have observed, or if you have been to any plants earlier also, they have a plant where they do where they do all the operations with respect to the plant, their business. There only they have some place where they will store the products. It's very small business. Okay, it's not very huge, it's very small. There they store the products, and they can see what stock they have, how much materials they have and everything with their eyes itself. And then what SAP has done is they have went further, and they came up with WM. Firstly, we have warehouse management, not extended warehouse management, warehouse management. In the warehouse management, they are, it's like, when compared to IM, it's somewhat bigger than the IM. So in the warehouse management, they store the products in bins. They have the handling units, all this, whatever you see here. SAP ERP WM. SAP ERP WM offers all these functionalities in it. Okay, it has handling unit management, picking and everything. See, right now you might not understand what is this replenishment and everything. I will take you through this later when we go in this session further. Okay. So what this WM is does it, like in EWM we have two things. One is customization, one is configuration. Configuration is whatever the SAP is providing, which is a very basic standard. Okay, whatever SAP is providing, the same things we will try to configure, and we will tailor it to the business requirement. That is one thing we do. And other thing is customization. If we have a requirement, if that is not meeting with the standard, we are not able to achieve it with the standard way, then we go with customization. So most of the businesses were facing with this issue. When they are using the WM is not fulfilling the business requirement. It's old right now. It's a legacy. It's very old. So that's the reason SAP has thought through it, and they came up with a module called extended warehouse management. What extended warehouse management does? Extended warehouse management is very advanced. Okay, when it compares to the WM, it will fulfill the business requirements. Okay, and however they want, they can integrate with multiple different modules. They can work with different modules so that their business can work seamlessly. Okay, that's what SAP EWM does. See, in SAP EWM also we have like multiple versions of system. Okay, whatever, in whichever system environment you are working, whether it's 2020 or 2023 or 1909 or decentralized system, like we have different system, but any system you are working, the core EWM will always remain the same. Okay, the EWM thing, it will not change. EWM is the same, but in every new release, they will try to implement, some new additional features to the system. That's all. Okay, so it's like never ending process. You always keep learning. Okay, it's this extended warehouse management, this extend word, in a sense, it will keep on extending. And always you need to be, learning in the new upgrades as well. Okay, so in these functionalities, as you can see here, stock and bin management, this is available in both WM and EWM as well. Storage unit management, so, placement of removal and strategies, replenishment, all these things are available here till yard management. What is extra which is EWM offering is, here you can see extended goods receipt, value added services, Opportunistic cross docking, dynamic cycle count, deconsolidation, slotting and rearranging, and labor management. These are some things which are additionally added, and this is supporting to the business as well. Okay. So as I explained earlier, we'll do one thing. We'll just watch one video instead of me talking all the way. Think you guys are getting bored. Okay, let's open this small video and we'll just watch it. Okay, so in this video, what you can observe is how the warehouse operations are happening. Okay, okay, this is not completely like EWM thing, but it's a warehouse operations video. Here you can see how the warehouse operations and everything is happening.
Welcome to Palms Academy. In this video, let us look at what is a warehouse management system. What is a WMS? Meet John. John is the head of supply chain at XYZ Corporation. John is responsible for the overall supply chain of the company and handles operations in multiple types of warehouses. Warehouses can be classified based on the kind of material they handle and the kind of operation or requirement they cater to. The different types of warehouses that John handles are raw material warehouses, finished goods warehouses, temperature controlled warehouses, cross dock warehouses. Each warehouse caters to a specific function. Among the different types of warehouses, there are certain commonalities. They are: each warehouse has security controlled entry and exit gates, receiving and dispatch docks, storage locations. Within storage locations, different configurations of storage spaces like rack storage, flow storage, a combination of rack and flow storage, damage locations, MHEs. Other optional facilities that are provided in the warehouses include sorting areas, packaging and repackaging areas, kitting and dekitting locations. John is struggling to manage the operations across all his warehouses and to ensure smooth functioning of the supply chain. John is thinking about implementing a WMS to help manage operations across all his warehouses and also to give him and his supervisors critical data about the state of operations in each warehouse. So, what is a WMS system and what are the advantages provided by a WMS? A warehouse management system is a software solution that controls all the activities in a warehouse. A WMS provides visibility and controls critical operations like inventory management, location management, receiving and put away, picking, sorting, packing, loading, invoicing and dispatch, movement and storage of material in the warehouse, inventory reconciliation. One of the major advantages of a WMS system is that it eliminates dependency on warehouse personnel in terms of inventory status and operational decisions. The system takes care of important functions like location suggestion, allocation policies, guided operations. In order to optimize operations within a warehouse, a good warehouse management system should be able to handle all the activities explained. Please refer the next set of videos for more details on end-to-end warehouse operations.
Most job seekers are wasting their time applying online, cold emailing recruiters and
So guys, how was the video? Did you enjoy the video at least? So in this video, it was talking about what is this WMS system basically, warehouse management system. So this system, uh, what it really does is it will help the warehouses understand how much stock they have available. Okay, there is no need for them to wait, or there is no need for having a dependency on someone else, waiting for him to provide the report or something, right? They can just log into the system. They can just see whatever stock is existing in the warehouse, whatever stock or where exactly that stock is available. Okay, it's not like few products, right? Like a very huge business. If you go to Amazon, or if you go to like Flipkart, wherever when you order something, you are receiving that to your doorstep, right? It's a very big, huge warehouse. They have like hundreds of products available, thousands of products available over there. How these things are getting managed, all these things will be streamlined using this extended warehouse management. This extended warehouse management will help the business to meet the customer's requirement appropriately, so that they will be able to achieve that the what they are aiming for. And one other thing is, when I was starting this extended warehouse management, I was very not good at this thing called coding. Okay, I never understood this coding in the college, and after college as well. So I was very clear that I want to do something, but not this coding, because this is a strange language to me, alien language. I cannot understand it. So that's where I came across this EWM. What this EWM does is, it does not have any coding in it basically. Okay, whatever you have seen right now, everything is this warehouse itself. Okay, I'll show you. Yeah, this is a warehouse basically. Okay, everything you see here is a warehouse. Okay, so this is the door, okay, to enter to the warehouse, right? This is a door. So this door we will configure in the warehouse. One second, please. Yeah, here you can see this part. This is the door. Okay, we maintain this as a door in the warehouse. Okay, so we also have loading point, where we load the products into the truck, right? Okay, and also we have work center, where we weigh how much quantities are there, how we are packing, how we are labeling. This is also something which we configure in the system. Okay, everything whatever you see here, these are racks where we keep the products. These are another racks where we keep another products. See here, this is a floor. On the floor itself they are storing something. Here on the floor itself they are storing some products, right? All these things, what we do is we configure in the system, which means what is happening in the system. When you do something, how it is getting affected, you can see it. Okay, so this will help you help you understand what you are doing, and there will not be any coding here mainly. So, and other thing is, here we can see some of the key features. A warehouse management system is a key part of supply chain. Okay, that is very crucial, and primarily aims to control the movement and storage of materials. Here you can see it controls the movement and storage of the products. How these products are moving within this warehouse, how they are moving. We these movements, and we control where we want to keep the products. Okay, so I do not want to keep the products here. I want to keep the products here. Maybe this is a cold storage. If you have been to any like example, if you order something to your house, from Zepto or Blinkit, right? When you order something, you might order like some milk products. You also order some vegetables, you also order some other stationary items or anything, right? So what happens is, when you receive this order, what you will do, firstly, you will take the products which belongs to the milk product, something, you will keep it in a fridge, right? If you won't keep it in a fridge, what happens, they get spoiled if they are outside. If they are left outside in the room temperature, they may get spoiled, because these products need to be controlled using a temperature control. So that's the reason you always need to store them in the refrigerator. So likewise, how we control the movement of here only. Some can be stored on the floor. Assume rice bags. Rice bags can be stored on the floor itself, wherever they are. Okay, but other products, like example, oil. Oil always need to be stored in a container, right? So that's how we will control which products need to be stored where, and how they need to be stored. Those things we can control in the warehouse. And also in the warehouse processes, the associated transaction, including shipping, receiving, put away, and picking. So whenever we receive something in the warehouse, what we does is, I'll share one more thing. Okay, here you can see this is also another warehouse. We receive and we put away. Put away is nothing but we put away. The word itself, it says you are putting something away. So whenever we receive the products, what this user does is, user will take the products and he will keep in this racks. Okay, from here they will keep the products here. This is nothing but the put away process. Very simple. You receive something, you do the put away. And the picking process, if someone has ordered something, then what this resource will do, these people, they will go, they will pick the products from here, and then they will ship it. Okay, this is called picking. If someone ordered something, we pick the products, and then we issue the products from the warehouse. And if we receive something, then we receive those products, and we do the put away. Okay, these are the two things which mostly we're doing. Like anything in warehouse is relevant to only two things. Either you put away, either you do the picking. Okay, you issue outside or you receive the products into your warehouse.